Claims I'm live. I don't know. Sometimes it misses the first 10 seconds. But this is old John boy here sitting in the old truck again. And I was just thinking about my last paycheck. Now look, if I put in a 40-hour week, I get X amount of money at the end of the week after taxes and stuff, you know what I mean? So I put in an hour and a half overtime last week, and when I got my check, it was $38 less after taxes. I put in an hour and a half overtime and made $38 less than I would have if I had only put in 40 hours. Does that make sense? I worked an extra hour and a half, time and a half. Bang, bang, I tried calling you, and your phone goes straight to voicemail. Hey, Pegasus. That's the first time I ever called you live, Pegasus. I don't know what all the drama stuff was about. That's why I don't I don't do panels and stuff anymore. I hardly even go live, but I think I'm gonna start going live and screw the skies because I'm tired of wasting all the time videoing the skies and then wasting the time of putting it in my King Master photo editor or video editor. And then I waste the time, man. The last two videos I've uploaded have taken over 8 hours to upload, all right? Been time traveler. Me and you need to do a panel together one day. Someday. Maybe pretty soon before it all goes. I do text you, bang bang. I've texted you a picture of me and said, it's me. No response. I mean, has AT&T got it out for me so bad that if you're an AT&T phone subscriber, I can't call you? I mean, just because I went to T-Mobile? But yeah, getting back to this paycheck crap, man. Look, I work an extra hour and a half. That's supposed to be time and a half. The time and a half didn't even equal out the amount of money I'm missing after taxes. What the hell, man? What? So I'm fixing to go in here and I'm fixing to ask the boss, you know, all right, I'm in whatever tax bracket, right? What amount of money do I have to be in a lesser tax bracket? You know what I mean? If I can work, say, 35 hours and make more money than I can make working 40 hours, then I'll save myself 5 hours worth of work and make more money. You see what I'm saying? You want to raise, cut your hours. It don't make sense, man. An hour and a half cost me $38 after taxes. What? I mean, really, what? That don't make sense. Time and a half was nowhere near $38 an hour. You know what I mean? Or it was an hour and a half. So whatever. I mean, if I was making $20 an hour at time and a half, that would have been what, $45 if I'm doing my math right. Oh, and the no new taxes, that's the bullshit. Yeah, they can sit there and promise you, if you elect me, there will be no new taxes. No, they just raise the rates of the taxes that they're already taxing you on. Because I had a guy tell me about Social Security. He sat there because I was explaining about my paycheck, and he's like, "Oh, they did that in Social Security. They sat there and raised up their uh, whatever they're paying Social Security people. They raised it up. I forgot what was he saying. It went from $10 to $15. I don't know, but whatever they did, it raised. They also raised some other fee or something somewhere to where Actually, they took away $5 somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but the way he said it was they gave them an increase in whatever it was. You know, I guess I don't know how Social Security works because I don't do it. I don't know nothing about none of it. But it seems to me if you sit there and act like, hey, yeah, we're giving you this extra, but then you start charging even more over here to where it makes the extra even less than what you were before they gave you extra. You see what I'm saying? Don't make sense. And that's what they're doing with this damn tax shit, man. How the hell did an hour and a half make me make $38 less after taxes? A 40-hour week, man, I make X amount. A 41 and a half hour week, I make $38 less. What? What? Don't get it. I don't get it. I think I'm paying my fucking fair share for Ukraine and the I gotta watch what I say or I'll get hate speech strikes, even though I identify as a black lesbian trapped in a man's body. That daggone mockingbird just landed on my antenna and look, it's still shaking. Damn, how do I turn this camera around? It's still shaking. That daggone, that daggone mockingbird landed on there and looked in at me. All gangsta like. Bang, bang, I don't know how to get in touch with you. For real. But anyhow, I was going to talk about that overtime crap. So if 1 hour is that bad, how many hours of overtime do you need to put in before you see a positive result on your check? You know what I'm saying? These people, hey, I got 20 hours overtime, my check. If you really start looking at how much they took out because you made a few dollars more, it don't make sense. That's why I'm not going in to work early. I'm not clocking in early anymore. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to be clocking out early every day, man, because this shit pissed me off. Boss circles the overtime hours, 41.5. Like it's a big deal. Then circle that net, what I got after taxes down there. Let's compare it to last week when my paycheck was $38 more with only 40 hours. God, what kind of world is this? Oh, been time traveler. Man, I don't exactly remember when you got here, but I remember when I realized you were here. Yeah. A lot of things have changed since then. I mean, we thought the world was screwed up then, but we could see what was coming, you know what I mean? Then you try to warn all these bobbleheads. It's hard to soar like an eagle when you're working with a bunch of turkeys, you know what I mean? But anyhow, I don't know, man. We got these airplane clouds out here today. And I noticed Seven Spalding, what's going on? Hey, I don't know if you missed the front of this or what, but I was talking about I got an hour and a half overtime last week and I made $38 less after taxes. That hour and a half overtime cost me way over $38 if you figure it out. Because that's my loss after taxes. You know, it just don't make sense. But yeah, and this is what I was gonna say. I've been more. I watched this one. He's Idaho hillbilly, right? He's basically living like I am, out on the land, you know, doing what he does, and he'll point out, and he'll even call it chemtrails, have it on video, and he never gets a banner, never. I'm like, damn. And I can prove it. I got a video on my channel right now. It's called Contrail Residue in My Driveway. And I'm filming my driveway and I get a contrail banner. I never show sky ever in the video. I just said, because look, after it rains, I get this patches of white stuff just starts forming here and there. After, I mean, not right after it depends on the weather, you know what I mean? Depends on how fast it's drying. All right, man. Yeah, I listened to you at work the other day. I tried to. Um, but yeah, and I labeled it contrail residue in my driveway, and I got a contrail banner on it. And then another thing, this is what pisses me off. It looks like the old days, you know, storm front, right? It's clouds. There's no straight line, anything, anywhere. There's no X's. There's no, it's just pure out gray skies with puffy clouds. You know what I'm talking about? Dreary looking weather. And I get a contrail banner. I'm like, what in the world? I didn't say anything. I didn't show anything. I didn't insinuate anything. And I still got a contrail banner. If I put up a video of my dog taking a dump, I'll get a contrail banner or a global crisis banner because that dog poop is putting out methane or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I've gotten to the point, I guess I've been holding back all my years on this channel, but man, cuss words are fixed to start popping out because I've had enough. I've had enough of the idiocy that's going on in the whole world. I mean, go to Long John Silver's, you got a choice of 5 sides. But when you order your 2-piece meal, they go, fries and coleslaw? No, ma'am, I'd like to have some green beans and corn. We don't have any green beans and corn. Well, how about some rice and whatever? We don't have any rice or whatever. We got coleslaw and fries, though. What happened to my choice? I mean, it's like that. Everywhere you go, it's like, whatever, you know, this is what we got. If you don't like it, fuck you, basically. I mean, it's like, I don't know. And half these workers act like they don't want to be there. You walk up to the cash register to put in your order, and they're like, damn, I got to deal with another motherfucker today. I mean, really? You're here to work. You're supposed to be representing the damn company. You know what I'm saying? And these damn uppers. Let's see. The only time I see real loud. Yeah, but, you know, they're probably not even. I don't think, look, I'm telling y'all, we're in a toroidal field. This is how this reality works, right? Think about it. Because every afternoon, unless it's a real big storm front that's, you know, covering half the country, but there's a is a weird period point of time right there at sunset and sunrise where they can't cover that light source with the clouds. And it's not because the earth is flat or the earth is round. It's because we're riding this toroidal field. We're inside this toroidal field somehow, right? It's a frequency, it's energy, however you want to look at it, a toroidal field. But a toroidal field is a round tube of energy. You know what I mean? It's just a round tube. That's the snake eating the tail. That's the cycle. That's how this world works. So we're in this toroidal field that's giving us this sense of reality. And it is, it's a physical reality because we can touch it and stuff, but are we really? Because think about it, our souls, our spirits are inside these meat suits. We need these meat suits in order to work and operate in this physical realm here, right? Because I'm telling you, like, if you saw my other video or live stream I did where I was talking about, I remember being born. I do remember, you know, where am I at? Why am I here? But I had no idea where I'd come from, right? And then when I hit that deer on the motorcycle, instantly it was like I woke up in a place I did not know where I was, why I was there, and there was no thought of earth. There was no thought of this realm whatsoever while I was there, right? But the only difference was wherever I wound up, there was some living love there, man. That stuff was going through me. It was in me. It was around me. It was just pure love. The love like you could never, ever feel here. Ever. I don't care how much you've ever loved something. You can never feel the love that you are emerged in, right? So then when I thought, well, this ain't so bad, everything went black and then boom, I'm like, okay, now what's going on? Where am I at? Boom! Uh-oh, this ain't good. Boom! Oh, I'm wrecking on my motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? So I believe I died for about 3 seconds because I woke up in heaven like I woke up when I got here. If that makes sense. I mean, people like, I hear crazy, you don't remember being born. I do too. I was me then, like I'm me now. Yeah. So anyhow, what I'm trying to say is, you know, I didn't get through explaining it right because I get sidetracked. My mind gets blank. I'm having memory issues real bad. I'm getting time. I ain't never had 7. If you're still in here, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if you heard me talk about it, but a couple weeks ago, my alarm went off. And I jumped up. I'm like, what the hell is my alarm doing going off on Sunday? So I sat there and I turned it off and I'm like, damn, well, let me go ahead and since I'm up, it's 5:12. That's what time I have my alarm set. I'll go ahead and get my clothes together and get ready to go to laundry early and have a whole day longer at the house to work. And I'm like, well, my laundry's done. I'm like, what in the world? And then I hadn't, I turn on TV because the reason I set 5:12 because that's when the weather's coming on. So anyhow, I wake up and I got the TV on because of the weather. And he's talking about Tuesday. I'm like, Tuesday? I go, today's Sunday. And he's still talking about Tuesday. And I'm like, hang on, I look at my phone and it's saying Tuesday. I'm like, what in the world? What happened to Sunday and Monday? Evidently, I went to work yesterday if today is Tuesday, right? That's the first time in my life I've ever had something like that happen. I mean, I've had similar, but not like that. You know what I mean? Oddities. I don't know how to explain it. But as far as not remembering 2 full days, and still everything's pointing it's Tuesday, and I'm still saying no, it's Sunday. No matter how much Tuesday's showing its face, it's Sunday. But anyhow, I don't know, that was weird. I don't know why it happened. I wasn't drinking. I ain't smoking weed. I ain't smoked weed in 3 years probably. I ain't drank anything. I mean, I might take a shot of something once in a while, but the last once in a while was over a week ago. And I don't take no more than 3 shots if I do. So, but anyhow, I just thought I'd get on here and tell y'all, watch out for that overtime because it'll kill your paycheck. It's so crazy. I don't get it. What time is it? Oh shit, I'm late. All right, I gotta go. See y'all. Appreciate it. Bye. Damn, I didn't